Hey YouTube family, guess who's back? And if any of you guys are brand new to my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I am getting right into our first prenatal tips and videos and exercises and all of that fun jazz for you guys. So if you're expecting, if you plan to be expecting, or if you have a friend expecting, definitely share this video with them, give it a like. And if you guys want to see more, because I do already have more videos planned and ready to roll, don't forget to subscribe as well. We are doing an instead of this, do that kind of video for you guys. 4 core moves that I do recommend avoiding in your second and third trimester. I will go over those. We are starting with planks. So as great as planks can be, when your core is vulnerable and your linea alba, which is the ligament holding both sides of your core together, is already compromised due to your growing belly, it's encouraged to avoid movements such as planks because it just puts so much more pressure on that linea alba, which in turn needs to retract back to its normal shape and size postpartum. So this is the exercise I recommend doing instead of planks, and these are just standing marches. This will help really engage your deep core muscles, your transverse abdominis, all while limiting that pressure on your core. We're going into exercise 2 to avoid. These are Russian twists. I do these outside of pregnancy often. A lot of people do recommend against twisting motions such as that, again, during a very vulnerable time that your core and your belly are growing and weaker. This would be the option to opt for the side knee tuck. Again, less pressure, less intra-abdominal pressure on your core, which is very, very beneficial for you guys. Plus, you're adding in a little bit of leg work with this exercise as well as cardiovascular endurance. So I highly recommend doing this one over any twisting movements such as the Russian twists. Moving on to exercise 3 that I highly encourage you guys to avoid: sit-ups and crunches and exercises of that nature. These particular moves bring a lot more pressure to your intra-abdominal area, which is something you do want to avoid when pregnant, when your core is vulnerable, when your belly's growing, and you just don't have as much control in those areas. So here is the alternative: the sumo squat with the alternating overhead reach. Okay, this is really going to engage your core in a really healthy way, as well as working your transverse abdominis and your obliques, which are still there, guys. And the 4th set of exercises I highly recommend against for your second and third trimesters are movements that you're laying flat on your back, and mostly these straight leg raises, even one leg raises. I recommend this alternative where you're leaning back, you're more on an incline, so that your vena cava isn't being occluded by the baby and the uterus, therefore maintaining that oxygen to you as well as baby. But also, this particular alternative does help avoid or reduce the intra-abdominal pressure that you would otherwise get with those straight leg raises. So I highly encourage you guys to incorporate all 4 of these new moves in if you're pregnant or expecting. I hope you loved this video and all the tips that it provides. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.